Hi, I'm Alex Pearce, the Chief Strategist for Microsoft and Education here at Softcat. We're going to talk a bit about AI, artificial intelligence inside of higher education. With many universities in the UK looking at what can they do with large language models and AI and generative AI, there's kind of three areas that we need to talk about. First is around student experience. How can we kind of deliver business outcome and support lecturers and admin staff across the university? And also research. With many universities looking at how can they improve their student experience, AI could be a really key one and a key marketing opportunity for universities. Would you rather go to a university that is actively encouraging you and supporting you in the use of AI, or one that doesn't say anything at all? But with that kind of student experience, what's right for them? How can you help them to be able to understand content, use AI to be able to understand the degree that they're actually going off and they've got to be able to get their results against? I'm not saying that they need to go off and write their dissertations and we're talking plagiarism all of a sudden, but something that enables them to be able to still get that same level of understanding of their degree and that critical thinking that's needed for that specific project and subject, rather than just going, you know what, you can just use it the way that you want. When it comes to business outcome, of course, universities want to be looking at how can we do more automation to be able to improve services, but also looking at data and how does that compare from one school or one set of courses to another, and how can that actually improve the outcome of those courses, which then improves the student experience. We also then have to start thinking about, well, how can AI help the lecturers? How can that help the admin staff to be able to deliver content? But we also want to be doing that within that compliancy window of something like AWS Q or Microsoft Copilot, formerly known as Bing Chat Enterprise. These are within your data compliancy, ensuring that data is not leaked outside your environment. So how can we use these to actually support users and looking at training materials to be able to help with that adoption of these AI tools? And that final area around research, I've had many conversations with heads of information security, heads of security, and also CISOs within the university space who are concerned around researchers who are going off and using the data that they've got within AI. Well, that's not part of their project. And this goes back to that ethics board that you have from a research point of view. When do you start allowing AI to be used in those projects to help with the output? Often we see research being innovators in technology and the data and what they find. So we want to encourage that AI, but what's the most ethical way for that to be able to happen? Underlining all those things is one other key thing, and that's data. To give a great student experience, we need to make sure that the students are given accurate and great information. To support those kind of business outcomes, what can a modern data architecture help you with understanding that data? What's coming in from a marketing point of view, from a curricular point of view, from a student outcomes kind of point of view? And all of that has to be compliant from a GDPR point of view and ensure that you're doing it in the correct way. So come and have these conversations with us at Softcat. We look forward to having these conversations, and we are one of the leading people to be able to talk to you about AI, but also in this higher education space. We'll speak to you soon.